guys, it's Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a video for you today, and I'm going to be telling you 10 tips to growing long, healthy hair. A little bit about my hair. My hair texture is 4A, 4B hair. So my hair is very thick and very coarse. I do straighten my hair. I straighten my hair not too often, but I try to limit it to once a month. But it's not that much, but I do straighten my hair. So I'll just go ahead and jump right into the different tips that I have. Alright, so my first tip is to take good care of your ends. The ends are the oldest parts of your hair, so they definitely need a lot of attention. I could definitely say that when you are styling your hair and you're conditioning your hair, make sure to go all the way down your hair to your ends and apply the product to your ends. Especially when you are deep conditioning, make sure to put the deep conditioner all the way on your ends. Also, another tip when you are straightening your hair, try not to, straighten your ends so much. I know that the ends can be a little weird when you're natural and you straighten your hair. They can be a little bit puffy. I only pass my ends once when I flat iron my hair. And sometimes it's not completely straight, but I'll just make sure to wrap my hair at night, and the more I wrap it at night, the straighter they get that way, rather than putting more heat on them. So definitely take care of those ends. Alright, so the next tip is low manipulation. You don't want to constantly be pulling and tugging on your hair. That's something that I don't think is good for your hair, and I notice that when I don't do that, my hair seems to grow more. Something that does help is when I do style my hair, I try to part my hair with my fingers. I think that since your parts don't have to be straight when you're styling them, you can just go ahead and just part it with your fingers, and then put it into a section and begin to work on your hair that way. I know that helps. You can detangle with your fingers when detangling your hair. Just kind of break your hair apart and with your fingers gently. Just be very gentle with your hair, because sometimes when you see hair shedding, it may not be natural hair shedding. It may be because you're being very rough with your hair. So just be very gentle with your hair when you are styling. One tool that I use is definitely a wide tooth comb. I think that every natural girl should have a wide tooth comb. You can get these from the beauty supply store. You can get them from Walmart, Sally's, anywhere that has hair products. I think that because the tips are rounded, I think that really helps. It's not scratching your scalp or anything. It's just breaking it through and parting it where it needs to be parted. So definitely invest in a wide tooth comb. Alright, so another tip is to trim your ends. You don't have to trim your ends every 2 weeks or 2 months or anything like that. I usually just trim my ends twice a year. I usually do it one in the summertime and then one in the winter. I think that by maintaining my hair during the year and taking good care of it really helps me to not have to trim so much. Especially when you're natural, your hair is curly and it's not really, your ends aren't really being bothered that much. I think that that's something too. So just make sure to trim your ends. I know that people don't like to do that because they see their length coming and they don't want to trim those ends off. So if your ends are looking a little, raggedy or thin, you may think about trimming them. And I think that trimming my ends really does help. I do see a difference in my hair growth when I trim my ends. So definitely make sure to do that. Just because when you get split ends, your ends will begin to split, and if you don't cut them, they will split higher and higher, and you will need to cut them and cut more off than you would want to. Alright, so the next tip is to use low heat. I know that I do straighten my hair, so I do put heat on my hair, but I try to keep the heat on a low setting. I don't know what the exact setting is, but it's definitely not at the highest. It's quite a bit lower, maybe in the middle. I'm not really sure, but it is not the highest. And also when you do straighten your hair, if you do that, make sure to use a heat protectant. The one that I use on my hair right before I flat iron it is the Cebu Shishini Thermal Heat Protector Shine Spray. I use this and it really helps. It adds a lot of shine to my hair. It smells good. And I noticed that when I do wash my hair after I straighten it, my curls do bounce back, so I don't see any damage. So I definitely would recommend a heat protectant. So definitely use that. So yeah, just make sure to use a little heat if you use that. I wouldn't straighten your hair too much. So yeah, use a heat protectant. It's definitely necessary. Alright, so another tip is to co-wash your hair. I don't shampoo my hair every time I guess style my hair or refresh my hair. I think that co-washing it really helps. It doesn't strip your hair like regular shampoo does. And if you don't know what co-washing is, it's simply washing your hair with conditioner. So you can use any type of conditioner that you have. It doesn't have to be expensive. I use one from Trader Joe's that's only about $4, and it comes in a pretty large bottle. So I just use as much as I want, and it's not like I'm spending a whole lot of money on that. So I do like to co-wash my hair. I'll probably wash my hair with shampoo on maybe after the second or third co-wash. It just depends on if my hair has buildup in it, or if, you know, I am seeing flakes or dirt or whatever in my hair. That's when I'll shampoo it. But I definitely think that co-washing my hair does help. Since my hair isn't as dry because I do use those oils, I don't need to shampoo it that much. So definitely recommend co-washing your hair. Alright, so my next tip is to use a deep conditioner. I think that deep conditioning your hair is something that you definitely need to do, especially if you have thick, coarse hair like mine. I think that you should do it at least twice a week. Not twice a week. Ooh, not twice a week. You should do it every 2 weeks at least. I try to do it once a week if I have time. So definitely do that. The deep conditioner that I use is by Shea Moisture. I use the Jamaican Black Castor Oil deep conditioner. And I also have tried the Manuka Honey deep conditioner, which is very good. I think that they are probably my two favorite deep conditioners, and they're not too expensive. It comes in a nice sized jar, so you do get a good amount. And I also, when I do deep condition, I'll probably leave it in for at least an hour. If I do have time, I'll leave it in even longer than that. But leave it in there for at least an hour, and you'll definitely see some good results and a lot of slip on your hair, and your hair will be very moisturized. So I definitely would recommend deep conditioning your hair as often as you can, but not too much. So yeah. Alright, so another tip is to use a leave-in conditioner. I use a leave-in conditioner after a co-wash and after I wash my hair with shampoo. Definitely one of my favorite ones is the Kinky Curly Not Today deep conditioner. This one is really good. It has a lot of slip on my hair when I use it. It smells really good on my hair. So this one's definitely one of my favorite ones that I use. It really helps your hair stay moisturized when you're styling your hair. Your hair doesn't feel brittle or anything when you are detangling or twisting your hair and styling it. So I definitely recommend this. Another one that is a oldie but a goodie is the Can2 Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioning Repair Cream. This one is really good if you have thick hair. It will, I guess, I don't know, it melts in my hair, and it's very soft. I used to actually use this as a styling cream and a leave-in conditioner. This one's really good. Let's see, and it's not too expensive either. The one thing is that it does have some of those chemicals in there that I know that some people don't like to use, but I noticed that it really does help my hair, and it doesn't harm it in any way. But yeah, I definitely use this one, and I've been using it since I transitioned and while I was transitioning, so this one is very good. Alright, so another tip is to eat healthy and drink lots of water. I know that when you take care of your body from the inside, it will show on the outside, and it'll show through your hair. I know some foods that I like to eat that really help my hair, and I notice a difference. I know that almonds are very good. You can just snack on those during the day. Also, sweet potatoes are very good for you. Blueberries are a good food. Fish is something that's very good. So if you aren't seeing the results in your hair that you're hoping for, and you're trying all these different things, I would definitely look at what you're eating and your diet and just try to add some things into it. You don't have to go vegan or anything. Just go ahead and add some things in your diet to see if you see a difference. Also, drink lots of water. Water really helps with everything. It helps with your skin, your nails. It just makes you feel a lot better. So definitely drink lots of water. That will definitely help with your hair as well. Alright, so my last tip is to exercise. And the reason that I say that is because when you are working out and you're moving around, your blood just is circulating all throughout your body, and that also means throughout your scalp. I know that some people like to massage their scalp, and that's something that is very good for you as well. You can massage your hair, but I think that I get the most circulation throughout my hair when I work out. I don't know, I just can kind of feel it tingling a little bit. So I think that that really helps your hair, and also with your health as well. When you do take care of your body and it's strong and fit, it will definitely show. So definitely recommend exercising so that you can have that circulation in your hair, and you don't have to just sit and massage your hair all the time. I think that that will definitely help. So that one is definitely something that you should try doing. Alright guys, so that is the video. I hope that you use some of these tips to help grow long, healthy, thick, natural hair. And let me know if you have any tips or things that you do to help with your hair. Share those down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!